Payday.
I was unaware that to capture humans in the PAL game, you just have to throw a ball at them. I thought there had to be like a special made one.
No. I could have told you that.
I did not know that. I would have been trading humans like way earlier on.
I wonder what moves they learn, if any.
I I don't think they do. But you could sell them to that guy in the dungeon, the creepy dungeon.
Of course you could. Uh,
I got I got more dudes for eggs.
yeah,
Yeah.
you were talking about that.
Are you having trouble?
Yeah, I was super hyped about it.
I wonder if you can like hatch an egg and some humans come out. Payday, I can't watch. I'm like streaming.
Oh.
Well, I might be able to actually. Wait.
Oh, I didn't know you were already streaming.
Well, everyone's supposed to be here.
Well, usually you wait for everyone to get in here before you
Right.
start doing it.
So let's see.
Let me put them in. That wasn't it. It was that and that. So, new bird.
I mean, fairly standard
It's just,
fiery bird.
I mean, I just found, I'm like, this is what I found from eggs.
Yeah.
Then, new fire horse.
Fair, fair.
That just came out the egg.
Well, that's just came out the egg like that. Giant fucking burning lion with huge horns.
Mm-hmm.
The Ashura allegory lion.
And Gyarados, but emo phase.
Fair. Shadow the Gyarados.
Shadow the Gyarados. Yeah, I found these. I was so hyped because that was the large or giant dark egg. I think I found dragon egg,
Hmm.
dark dragon, large scorch egg or something. I was just freaking out, like, oh my god, it's huge. I wonder what's in it.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah, those were fun. That is all.
it. There's definitely like some kind of update coming for this game down the line that's gonna add like growth stages or evolution or something because like too many of these are just bigger, older looking versions of existing ones.
Oh, I got fire versions of the punk guys because
Why
they
would
hatch from the other
yeah.
minor eggs. Same thing, but different.
Yeah.
You know, I can actually call this one Dino because he's purple.
He looks like Spyro the Dragon after going through a rap phase.
He's posing. I like how when he walks, he's shaking his hand like he's thinking about something.
I
Like
think
his
he's
new
supposed to be
album.
throwing up gang signs dramatically.
That's what I mean. I love it.
I detest it.
I love him so much.
Disgusting creature.
Oh, oh, he is so fun.
Oh, that
I
was a
love
weird
it.
Gallade. It looks vaguely like one. Actually, you know what? Seeing it... Well, I didn't mean that one. I meant that one. The one that kind of looks like...
Yeah,
Looking...
yeah. It is like a male Gallade, like what the Gallade should have been if it had been male evolution.
That Gallade is the male evolution.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my
Gardevoir is
apologies.
the... Well, to be fair, Gallade's male with Dawnstone. I think you can have a male Gardevoir.
Yeah, because unless you turn them into the other thing, they turn into Gardevoirs.
Yeah.
I don't think I had anything else extra that I caught other than like the fire version of that. Got more fell bats, but you've seen those.
Yeah, it... So... I don't know, this game just seems like it's not finished yet to me. This
Well,
is
because
early
it's not.
alpha, yeah, but when I say not finished, I mean, like, this looks like this shouldn't represent the end result at all. Like, they just sort of create a sandbox with all the pieces, but the game itself hasn't been made yet. And I hope that's the case. I hope this
I
is
really,
just, like, a Gmod map of the game, and not the game itself.
there's still more area beyond
Well,
this I
that's
have
not...
not covered.
But that's not what
I
I'm
no no
talking
no.
about.
I just mean personally, I'm happy I haven't seen everything yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that sort of
It's so
thing where,
much
like,
fun.
I think the only thing done here is the map, and there is supposed to be, like, some sort of evolution-like thing, and there's supposed to probably be more story and actual, like, quests and people that actually talk and do things. Uh, right now, the game just, like I said, it feels like a sandbox of all the game's parts that they're putting together. Like, they know where it's supposed to be. And they probably have, like, a more put together version of the game, but what they did was they just slapped together this sandbox of it with the parts that they had and said, okay, here's the early access version, because we need to make some money to finish the game. And hopefully they're actually going to finish the game. I can't believe you just executed that penguin. But, hopefully they're actually going to finish the game. And it's actually going to be something. It's the best way to put it. It's a
Something
G...
more than what it is now.
Yeah, it's a Gmod map of the game to me right now. It's just all the pieces thrown there to fuck with. Somebody
I
dumped the toy box into the sandbox completely
okay.
out of order.
Well then let me put it this way. As somebody who often does not actually play nor enjoy Gmod, this is the Gmod I like.
Well, I call it Gmod, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I normally never play things like that.
yeah.
Not like Minecraft doesn't count because like that was quote unquote like
And
really finished kind of what it.
yeah, well, and that's actually a better point. Yeah, this is like somebody made Minecraft in
Ooh, egg.
Gmod using the pieces that you actually brought up a good point. It's like somebody made Minecraft in Gmod using the pieces of a game that has an actual proper put together form somewhere in the developer's hard drives that they're working on and will release one day, hopefully.
Oh, and I got this booger.
Oh, it's a big old rhinoceros beetle.
He's called Warsect.
Fair enough.
And now I already know what I was gonna name him.
War never changes. I see, I see. And you need, like, find, like, one that looks like a robotic version of that one and just call it War has changed. Just find a giant robot bug. I'm sure there'll be something like it somewhere. And just, yeah, name it War has changed.
William!
Hello.
Now he is here.
Well, I didn't think there was any harm in tagging.
Yeah. Hopefully the others show up. We have time travel shenanigans and the possible execution of Flush to get to.
I was just showing Freaky my new pals.
Pals. Yeah,
Oh, you got one of the you got a baby elephant.
yeah, I'm gonna...
Oh, it's not a baby. That was just how it's set in the... How it's set in the spring water. No, I mean right now on the little stream I got up. I have war. Never changes.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see, like, Rust level changes where they actually say, like, okay, and now, or not Rust level, was it? Project Zomboid level changes where they actually say, like, ah, yes, guys, I know this was gonna be this kind of game, but we're changing it completely. But of course, they probably all... I don't know. I have nothing more intelligent to say than... God, I hope down this game's development it has an actual path built into it and isn't just Minecraft with Pokemon.
Time for another egg run. Until everyone else gets here.
I mean, even if they make it where it's, like, there's an adventure mode and story mode, I don't fucking know.
And I'll be right back.
Oh, William will be right back, or someone else will be right back?
William.
Oh. Let's see. Egg? Egg!
Yeah, right now...
No, treasure chest.
Right now, I'm, like, having trouble seeing the point of the pals in Pal World beyond, like, having, like, 20 of them. Like, you only really need, like, 3 flying ones, or for, like, progression. Like, okay. As it stands...
I get what you're getting at, because
yeah.
Look at these. These are still in my party. These are the beginner guys.
Yeah.
But I've imploded everything in my way with these two fuckers. The only other thing that changed were the 3. Not Jesus Lucario, War Never Changes,
Also,
and back on these nuts.
I'm sorry, go back to not Jesus Lucario. The noise. That's just some guy, like, almost throwing up. But, it... Oh, you're about to run out of stamina. Or, I guess your pal is. That's another thing. The flying pals having, like, a limited amount of stamina before you're not allowed to fly them anymore. That just needs to die.
Yeah, but here's the other thing. Like, you do this. Like, motherfucker, I try to show off a thing and you almost let me die, bro.
Yeah, yeah, your idea is that you're gonna, yeah, like, glide for your stamina bar and then hop back on it and it'll be full again, but you shouldn't have to do that. Yeah. You shouldn't have to do that. It just... So, here's how they could fix this. Either instilling the evolution mechanic, or making it where in the early game you can only really get smaller birds that you can't actually ride but have to, like, carry you, and those have the stamina restriction, but once you get larger ones, they can actually be ridden, and they don't have the stamina mechanic. Because right now, it's just kind of annoying. It's just kind of there to be annoying. It doesn't serve any real purpose beyond limiting flight that doesn't need to be limited. Because they've already built the map and the world around the mechanics of flight, so this limitation only exists to eat up your time. It's the same idea of, like, them putting the stamina bar on horses in Skyrim. Like, why? You've already
We're
made
just
the
gonna
horses
keep
so
going
slow.
at it until we get there.
My point is that there's no point in adding limitations in a game to places that you've already built the game around existing.
It's large.
I don't know. I can't fuck over words right now. I'm prepared for D&D, not for this deep discussion on game design right now.
Well, I understand what you're getting at, and I do agree.
Right.
But that doesn't mean they can't enjoy it while it's here.
Oh no, I'm
Which
just
is
talking
what
about,
I'm doing
I'm just talking about
thoroughly.
the stamina bar mechanic on the bird.
Oh, yeah.
Like you
No,
could
I
mod
understand.
that out of the game, and the game simply would not change. The
Oh,
game
yeah.
would be
No, completely.
worse for it. It would just be better, in fact, because now it's like respecting your time more.
Understandable.
Yeah. Like I said, it's the stamina bar on the Skyrim horse, because they've already made the horses so slow that they're not much better than, you know, actually running around yourself and sprinting yourself. And by putting the stamina bar on the horse's sprint, that actually makes it move noticeably faster than you, and still only slightly faster than your normal sprint. It's like, okay, why? Why bother with a
Egg?
horse? Horses are
Is that
completely...
egg?
Horses in Skyrim
No,
are completely
I'm still
useless on
listening.
them.
I'm just
Yeah.
questioning if egg or not.
Horses in Skyrim are completely useless if you're not using them to, like, glitch your way up terrain.
Hey,
And
look!
that's it.
Not legendary Pokemon horse.
Yay! I didn't even know that would count as a glitch. That's another thing I'm having a problem with Pal World. There's not a very clear or good distinction between, like, quote-unquote legendaries
Egg.
or mythics or specials or whatever and normal ones. And it has, and again, that probably will be fixed once the evolution mechanic is actually instilled, if they instill one, because they fucking better. They can even make it through condensation, like that's how you get it or something, or just make it varied. And there's nothing stopping them that won't make it, like, no longer legally distinct from Pokemon. Because, like I said, Digimon and, like, the other one that starts with a T that came out years ago, that's name escapes me. And...
I remember seeing a funny video short of the Pokemon thing where they were saying like something like, what was it? Have you successfully sued Digimon yet? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, because it... God, that sound effect.
Yeah, by the way, I've marked somewhere these trees are on the map to find the move skills,
Yeah.
berries.
That's interesting that, like, the fruits teach skills.
Ooh.
But, giant Nachi's a statue with an egg on the tip of his tail. Fuck. Brain, come on. Work for me.
Oh, I
So,
clipped part of my video earlier where the guy went flying.
I saw.
That cracked me the fuck up. I was
uh,
trying to get the bird out real fast so I could like fly up as high as I could and follow its lanky body. But obviously that
yeah.
didn't work out.
Another thing is like the PAL skills. Like you have to pay to get the saddle for the bird. They don't need to put the time limit on it as well. Like you already have to catch the bird. You already have to make the saddle. Just
And you have to
you've
be a
already
certain level to get there too.
yeah, you have to be a certain level to get the saddle, which that mechanic also probably needs to die. Um, to get the saddle in the first place, like there's no need to also have the stamina bar.
Yeah, like
This is over limitation.
like the fling Gyarados I got.
Yeah,
I can't even get his thing or the bird. Like that's next level.
yeah.
I can't even ride him yet.
Another thing I would recommend is like some of the quote unquote PAL skills. Just kind
And
of
some of these aren't even that great.
yeah, just kind of should be things they can do probably, and not something you have to like make an upgrade for. They could do
You know
that.
they might get rid of this. I don't know, or like change it around because it is so not as much. I think like doing it this way for now works, so you can keep playing and see what it's like finally to get that satisfaction of
Yeah,
getting this guy
this
and shooting a minigun.
this
But when
seems
like it's an actual like, hey guys, we're finished game. There's the you know what I mean? Like that
yeah,
restriction on that would be a lot.
yeah. We'll
Like it
hope.
would take more resources. You could do it early, but it'd take a lot more resources to do early
Yeah,
because getting him is not the issue. It's getting the levels to get to that point, and by then, who's interested? Like for instance, actually, for very instance, I I did not get the monkey with the fucking machine gun because I didn't need it
yeah, because they already had
for the
several better.
longest time.
Yeah,
No, because I outused this guy already. Like he was beginner level. I didn't get it till 12. I was already at level 10 or level 9 when I didn't need anybody else.
yeah,
I didn't need the monkey. He was useless.
and that's why I was gonna get into the idea of there not being an evolution system or something like that is actively discouraging the player from getting attached to specific pals and keeping them throughout the adventure, creating a sort of, the MMO throwaway equipment thing where it's like, what are you talking about? I don't wear this set of armor that, like, has this lore connection to my guild or anything like that, or has a specific style. I wear one of these 2 or 3 pieces of armor that are considered the adequate armor for my level that the devs set out for me and every other person of my class to be wearing ahead of time, and that is how things are. That, like, then your gear just doesn't matter. Like, it's just numbers. You may as well just, like, let people make...
Oh, am I about to die?
Maybe.
Oh no, I almost did.
And I know they do this with, like, transmog and stuff, and a lot of stuff, where it's... You just sort of make it look like you're wearing whatever, and it's, the armor
Oh,
is
hey
the
there,
stats
buddy.
of the real armor.
Hey there, Bushy.
But at that point, you may as well just make it where you make whatever outfit you want, and then you get protection crystals. This is a protection crystal of Kalagazur, because Kalagazur drops it. Now we don't have to give it a fancy
Alakazam.
name or whatever. And it's just, and you slot this into your protection crystal slot, and your armor now has these stats. Like, they may as well just do that. Like, cut out the middleman, because the armor isn't special. There's no need to care about it. It doesn't matter. You're going to replace it in a few levels completely, regardless of if you like its replacement, because you need the stats to stay relevant and keep going.
Actually, you know, it's kind of funny. The reason I think this game resonates with me is because I'm one of those few people that when you play the game, I like don't I don't know what I'm doing, and if I don't know what I'm doing, sometimes I'll just end up keeping shit that like I don't know how to upgrade to something that probably is better.
Sorry, I thought I saw some
It's
Free Pal Alliance
yeah.
guys using flamethrowers on a random pal.
Oh no. Yeah.
Okay, Free Pal Alliance, just
Yes.
murder the pals. Listen,
Flamethrowing.
Yeah, this fire
God,
type
that's...
bird, by the way.
You know what that is? That is fucking World War II
Yeah.
like levels of shit right there. It
That
looked
would
like
have
they were
been
setting the tree on fire.
Oh,
that would have been a free grab is what that would have been.
up in Vietnam War, but yeah,
Yeah, World War II as well.
was there just mass burning of forest? I guess. Anyway, the my point is that the pals seem very. Oh, I see you've gotten into a higher level area. Time to throw away your old pals for new ones. And they've kind of put the option to make the old ones stay relevant, but they probably don't get the same moves, and it's a lot of grinding.
I see a dungeon I probably can't take part of because I'm in a place where I definitely should not be. Well, I'm barely on level of.
Yeah. I don't know, it just... This game, it feels like it's using themes of a game where you should be investing in things you gather, but also seems to mechanically want to push you towards throwaway culture. Where it's like, ah, yes, I'm done with you, old bird.
Look, it's another punk just here.
Just hanging out. He's thinking about his life. He's staring off into the void.
Hey, bud.
He's staring at the ground, like with his hands up by his mouth, like, oh god, what do I... Oh god!
Getting the ball. Or not.
God. You set his ass on fire and then started shooting it and hitting him with lightning.
Word of advice, Mayday, just shoot
The
it once
bird.
and then wait.
I didn't really need him. I just kind of thought, spur of the moment, get in the ball.
Get in the ball or you'll die.
That's why I named the stream that.
Yep.
Get in the ball or die.
For your own safety, get in the ball. I like that. For your own safety, get in the ball.
I had to admit though, having the stamina thing, I had to plan my ascents and descents. Because like right now...
But the problem is, what actually...
No, I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying like...
Yeah.
Right now, I notice I gotta get to a ledge, because if I don't, I'm gonna fucking fall all the way down.
Yeah, my point is just like, is that actually fun, engaging gameplay that you have to plan out your ascent on your giant flying bird? Or is that just a distraction to make it take more time? Like, you are, quote-unquote, engaged. You are probably paying attention and being distracted with the amount of time you're spending saying, like, that ledge, then that ledge, then this ledge.
The equivalent of jingle, jingle, jingle.
Yeah, like,
will the keys in front of your face.
Yeah, will you look back on this ascension up the mountain where you already have a bird as, like, a fun and engaging memorable thing you did in the game? Are you going to be like, oh, I remember that time I climbed that mountain looking for eggs
You
on the
wanna know
back
what I
of my giant
remember?
bird?
Look at this low res rock.
Yeah. It... And that's where I'm going into, like, the lower level, like, small birds that have to carry you that actually need the stamina bar versus the big ones that should just be able to carry you. There's room for a progression there. So in the early game, yeah, you climb that mountain by foot, and it's this grand achievement, and it's actually interesting because you've never done it before, and it's very important for the devs to actually put something interesting up there so that it's not like, I climbed the mountain, there was nothing up there, but hey, it was an adventure climbing the mountain. This game is so rife with quote-unquote adventures, and you're going to have to climb a bunch of mountains farming eggs and just exploring. And they could make it where in the later game, of course, you get the proper giant birds like this one you're riding now, and there just is no stamina mechanic. Yesterday I saw the world hole. I was... and there is no stamina
The
mechanic.
audible pause.
God damn it.
Get shit on.
But, in the later game, you could just let that go. Like, it's fine. Just let it die. Let the age of managing a stamina bar to fly around on your giant bird die. It doesn't need to exist forever.
This is the first game I've ever heard of that with.
Yeah, like, the idea of a Pokemon-style game where there are survival and just economy elements, and you're able to use your Pokemon outside of, like, the HM moves, just as a matter of their anatomy, to do things in the world. Like, for instance, teleport. I've got a Routes, well, it's a Curlia now, that has teleport. I haven't replaced teleport yet, because teleport is good to have for getting back to Pokemon centers while I'm out there grinding. That idea in a game like this, where there's survival elements and there's a huge fucking world, a PAL with a teleport-like skill, or, dimensional rift that lets it, open a portal and let you use the fast travel system from anywhere, that would be very valuable, and that could be just a part of basic gameplay, and they seem to be trying to do that here. But the problem is, they're also tying it to the crafting system and all that.
This is still early access, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm talking about places this game could go. And something that it could benefit from is...
Yeah. We're bashing it, but we're bashing it with hope is what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm bashing to point out flaws in possible futures. Because this game still has time. It can still change. This Ebenezer Scrooge is just getting the omens. But,
it just started, literally, so,
I am the ghost of Christmas present. These two wretched children beneath my cloak are greed. And I can't remember what the other one was. But, fuck. Oh. This game could actually probably benefit from the emergent gameplay factor that you see in modded Minecraft and the big mod packs that have a bunch of magic and a bunch of tech. Which is, maybe you spec heavily into technology and you are role-playing Free Pal Alliance sympathizer characters, so you don't use the pals, you don't capture them, you don't fight them beyond basic survival needs. So you spec completely into technology. You make a jetpack, you have your glider, you make a jet glider, instead of getting flying pals and things like that. And it's similar to in the modded Minecraft games, where yes, you could make all of the magic and all the technology mods and just sort of be a mixture of both, because sure. Well,
Yep.
and be a mixture of both, because sure. Or you could choose to spec into one or the other, and if you're on like a multiplayer server of mega modded Minecraft or like that, you start to see these economies and guilds and things form around, like, we're the create lads, we're the steampunk boys, we do all of the create mod steampunker, and we don't do none of that filthy magic. Or, you know, we've got, like, we're the Wizards Guild, you know, we do all the magic mods, and we're equivalent exchange fueled, and things like that. It creates that sort of concept, and they could do that in this game, where you could focus on leveling your pals, and focusing on capturing new ones, and making pal equipment. And
My
it would be...
favorite part here.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say, we get to hatch them.
Oh, you and your gotcha, your egg hatching
I
machine.
love seeing what comes out.
Payday,
At least you don't have to pay for this one.
Payday, never go into a casino. Never set
I've
foot in a
already
casino.
been. I went gambling my 21st birthday.
Exactly. You should not be in a casino, because you are way, way too easily swayed by open box.
Why do you think I
and
play?
sealed
Why do you think
inbox.
I play kitchen?
This is me just giving you a warning for life in general.
Ricky, I
You will
know.
lose all of
I
your money to
actually
this.
know. I know. Despite your words of wisdom, I am aware. But there are things I can't hold back on. Now, this is a game, at least, that I don't have to put money into, so I'm
Yeah.
enjoying the gamble.
At least you're getting your gambling fix without paying for each individual thing. You're right.
Boxes are
Damn.
popular for a reason. They were popular.
Well, here's the thing. Loot boxes were an idea that was used as a gameplay element in games that were not microtransaction filled for a time, and people were interested, but it was always a bit of a gimmick. It was always...
Let's see what the big ones do. What's in the big?
It's that sort of thing, like,
Large.
back in the day when I was a kid. Well, I say a kid, like a teen. All the action games had turret levels. They all had just this level in the game where you're on the back of a truck or something with a turret, and your job is to just shoot things as you go, and every game had that. The Darkness opened with that. All the Gears of War's game had it. Halo had it. Just all of these games had a turret section. That's what loot boxes were supposed to be. They were just a little fad in the gameplay design, but some asshole sitting at a corporate desk said, "We can monetize this outside of the game and wring money out of people forever using gambling addictions." And here we are. The fad is long dead, yet people with gambling addictions are being exploited for basically infinite money. Legally.
I mean, that's what casinos are.
And we can talk about should casinos be allowed to exist later, and why they're illegal in a lot of countries. But at least with a casino, you have to get in your car, drive over there, walk into this building, fight your way through the haze of cigarette smoke and the deafeningly loud machines everywhere, sit at a chair, take quarters out of your fucking pocket or your credit card that is around your neck, which we'll talk about the problem with that, and again and again and again physically pull a lever over and over and over again. And
which, for luck, you must say crunk as you do it.
Yes, you must
go
say,
on.
Yes.
You actually don't need to do that anymore. They're putting it on your phone.
Exactly, and that's what I'm getting into. This is the problem. it's becoming much too easy to gamble every cent you have away, and we need stronger regulation now, because people with minor gambling problems that would usually be able to fight it in a world where, you know, gambling is something you have to leave your house and take time out of your schedule to do, can now just do it on their phone, on the toilet, at work in 5 minutes and lose $600.
Pandering to the lazy people.
This is like handing out infinite free heroin to a heroin-infested town and saying, okay guys, use responsibly, but you just left it in a huge fucking bucket on every street corner with like a coin-operated system that has no limitations. So they just put in a quarter and get their heroin. And nobody's watching. It's that. And we have... Yeah.
I was gonna say, is Ghost coming or no?
Yeah.
He said he had to eat first.
Yeah, he said you have to eat lunch, so probably. It's been like 40 minutes, so who knows?
I just
I
want to
don't know
make sure.
how fast he eats.
I just want to make sure because
Yeah.
I don't want to be a rude ass here playing this when we're supposed to be starting. I'm just playing it to, like, you know.
But to put it, let's just put a point on this. Video gaming has become a source of exploitation to a lot of companies, and this sentiment is rapidly growing, and soon we're going to have to make some sort of division.
Hey William, you like this one?
Oh, that's cute.
Giant fluffy dragon with
Kill it.
with moth.
Okay.
It's like a Lashuan mixed with a Togekiss.
William has demanded it. It shall be so. I have to remember where I got him.
It's more, I would assume the mountain.
William has said it shall be so. I just have to remember where the boss was.
Dragonite and Togekiss. That's what it looks like to me, but you're young, comical, you don't know about Dragonite.
I know what Dragonite is.
No,
I like the little feathers that were on its head. It was kind of cute.
they kind of look like moth antenna, yeah. Man, these turnover schedule weeks where I work 4 days in a row are killing me.
Look how they sleep.
Execute it.
Aw.
They put the head. Okay.
Closer. Back of the head. It's so cute. Excellent.
You and I have the same thought, Freaky, and I don't know why that's so funny. Just kill him. Do it.
Do it. Which is unfortunate because I really like Creedmus. That's probably my favorite of all of them so far that I've encountered.
Oh, Deathbird.
Yeah, I don't much care for Deadbird. You think I would play Dr. Mask, but I just don't.
Oh, these fuckers. Are you trying to run past me or are you trying to kill me too? Oh no, I forgot. You're carnivores. So you see a dead body, you go for it.
Little scavengers.
Yeah. Those big, huge, blue, derpy ones, they do that too.
I would think so, yeah.
They're known for it.
Is that the sealed realm of the winged type? That's just an Elden Ring Ever jail. God damn it. This is just an Ever jail.
Oh my god, it is.
Oh no.
Okay, that's... Oh, that's cute. Oh, you set it on fire.
Just wakes up from nap, yawns.
Did you watch the Let's Game It Out video that he did on this game?
No.
Oh, it was funny. Let's see. He didn't really get into a whole lot of the game. He beat like the first tower, but he caught one that was like all sparkly and stuff, and like a bunch of traders.
Yeah, the shinies. Oh, sorry, go on.
You know, it would be a very brave update for them to put out for this game, and truly the most brave, terrifyingly brave, to the point that I say, what devs know, do you not know what you've done? Letting you capture bosses that are not only pals. Because you would already capture, like, humans, so, like... Payday, there's no laws against the bosses, Payday. No.
Oh no, I was just trying to get that fucker. Oh. Also, war. God damn.
Never changed.
That's the first battle he's ever actually been in.
Well, it's a giant rhinoceros, Peter. But yeah. Basically, I'm talking about, like, the first boss girl. I could... If they put on an update...
legitimately capture her.
Okay,
yeah.
You could do the glitch where you do it, but...
Yeah, but my point is just, like, I can imagine the dark timeline where they allow this.
Hey.
And the memes are decadent.
Oh.
That's a Hercules Holocaust. That's a Hercules beat Holocaust.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking run.
It looks...
Don't you fucking Looney Tune your run ass away.
My point is, I want...
Your run ass away.
I couldn't think of words. He's running too fast.
I want it to happen, even if they patch it out later, because the memes would be decadent. Just give us, like, 3 months of that existing, and let the memes flow.
You know damn well you wouldn't be happy, because then you'd be so upset that they took it out.
True, but if they did it to make a more cohesive game...
Because all you would ever say is, why would you introduce that if you weren't going to do anything with it?
Well, I'm saying if they put out the update that let that happen in this stage of the game, where it's still Gmod's sandbox of the game, if they took it away and over the course of the updates, the game starts becoming an actual full cohesive story kind of thing, it wouldn't be a problem, because then they did it because, like, they need this boss to not be captured and working a factory at your base.
Well, I mean, technically I did get the guy, but not with the human.
Hello, Ghost.
Oh, thank God.
Hello, Ghost.
Hello. Who was watching?
We were watching Payday play Power World for a minute there.
And because we were talking about the pals themselves. Also,
yeah.
William demanded that I kill the thing, but I caught it anyways because I need another one to breed. And of course, they're both female. Because of course.
Where you take breed like?
Oh, cool. You two can breed eventually.
Also, Ghost, you're, like, quiet and distant. It's the right microphone.
And not, like...
It's the right microphone.
Dad 101 anyway. Yeah, I'm doing the...
Your mic is either far away or its input volume is very low.
Like...
I was doing the... what is it called? YouTube friend. Is it good now? Here's chance.
No.
It was good for a second there.
It's louder.
Ghost.
It's louder, but now I just don't understand a single word you're saying. It sounds a bit like a muffled.
Yeah, I have know where the fuck the Mewtwo came out of this fucker.
But Ghost, you're arsoning the timeline this session. We need you to have good mic quality.
Yeah.
So I have no idea where the fuck this guy came from because I just got an egg and like a whatever fucking egg. I'm like, where the fuck did your Mewtwo ass come from?
You know, that's a good design. I like that design.
Why
I
the
just
fuck?
clicked back onto the stream. That's a good design.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
I was googling how to make a machine
That's
gun.
just low punny.
it
Sort of.
is, but like Mewtwo feeling with the fat fingers and the floating.
Yeah, I'm just talking about, like, with the colorations, with the silhouetting, with the shaping. Not too complex, not too simple. Good design.
All right, let me get the fucker back on the thing
It
and I'll
looks
get
like
out
the
of here.
late.
And close
Then
out.
again, it also looks like the latest DeviantArt closed species.
Yeah, I get that feel from it.
Yeah. It looks like how furries would do H.R. Geiger.
Oh, by the way, if it's not obvious already, um, I don't have a plan.
Yeah, I didn't think you
So,
did.
yeah, no,
Don't worry, we
listen,
don't expect you to. It's okay.
I'm doing it for the roleplay since Flush didn't have a plan to begin with,
Yeah.
to do all this, so I didn't make up with one.
But did Flush have a
Like
goal?
usually, yeah,
Then all's
I know
well.
the goal, but yeah.
Okay,
Um,
let me.
Usually with very intricate things, I come up with like a fucking step-by-step document and what I'm trying to achieve and all that shit. People who are aligned with me with my intrigue in previous games would know, but that's Astro and Bofrost, and they're gone. They're dead.
One day we'll have
Uh,
Astro back. One day.
None of you know my docs files.
I'm gonna be gone and dead soon. Can I join in this timeline also then?
No, I'm gonna kill your grandma. I don't think I'm gonna involve you in my planning.
So too bad. I didn't just consent for also then.
because apparently I'm in that background of he's supposed to do something to me that's going to traumatize me or something because I fucked around and found out.
Hmm? I've never said
You
that.
don't remember?
I've never said that.
Well, I'll
I'm gonna
tell everyone. You said like, so you said I could do anything, right?
let me delete that Discord message.
Don't delete that shit. I've had that in the back of my mind this entire time.
You know who's had information in the back of my mind that no one else remembers? Crazy people. Payday.
So you don't have childhood memories?
That's sad.
Damn, Ghost. Damn.
No.
I just hit you hard with logic.
Even I remember walking out into the woods as a child to a small stream and catching turtles, and then just going home and telling no one about it.
Imagine remembering something from that far back. It's almost
I
as if it's
struggle
possible.
with disappointment and beating people up.
Didn't even hear what you said. Something disappointment and beating people up.
My childhood is filled with that. You know,
Oh, I see, I see.
that's all I remember.
How sad. You could have connected with nature.
Oh, I connected with nature. I fell out of a tree once. Nature didn't like me.
I guess the ground is nature, and you probably connected with it quite hard at that moment.
Yeah. People
the
like
worms.
when I was sitting on top of a tree, like trying to climb the small branches, and someone like kicked the ball too hard and it landed on my fucking face and I fell. I don't know how I didn't die. It was a fucking tall tree. That built my resilience as a child, or it broke my back because my back hurts like an old person.
Wow.
Right, gamers. I'm probably gonna make another character sheet after this session, so
Damn.
enjoy this one while we last.
Don't worry, we might all be making different character sheets after this if it's actual time travel.
No,
Oh, we
sure.
might not. We don't know if this has any bearings to the actual timeline or not.
Come
Who
on,
knows?
Ghost, aren't
Yeah.
you ready to ruin the timeline and make it where half of us are never even born and the other half have no memory of this place or you?
This is like Back to the
I
Future.
love
That's how
that.
time travel works.
Ghost, if you end up doing that, I don't mind at all. In fact, I love it.
I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy with that. Spice things up.
If it happens, it happens. That's how I view D&D. Like, shit happens, man. Roll up a new sheet. I'm pretty sure Freaky didn't plan on having a goblin wretch come into the freaking vampire campaign, go, oh look, a statue, and then get vaporized like 5 seconds in.
Alright, guys, let's see what we've got in this rip. And those
Zap.
were his last words.
That was fun. That was fun.
The last words of
I'm
many
sure
an
you
adventure.
didn't expect
That's
to have
not-
that
that's
little
not-
kid. I bet you didn't expect to have that little kid go up to that huge, in the same campaign, to that huge tower, knock on the door, and then go along with his ape,
Oh yeah, the lightning tower.
vaporized.
Just heal off minding your own business while you guys doing this. What the employees everyone did. We are now
Oh, she
going to
was-
open. We are now going to open this store.
I'm telling you, if I didn't take that damage on the tower, I would have lived too.
That's the best part. With ground zero, we're also only survivor.
But even better, you chose to pick me up because I can help everyone else get up.
Yeah, Teal makes logical
Yay!
decisions.
Well, yeah, it did make sense.
So it's just like, this one is most useful. That one gets to live. You were helped in order of usefulness.
Which did make sense for the moment.
Yeah, it would have been funnier if we had somebody who's just like, I gotta get home to my kids. Without me, my family will starve. Just the whole time. Just super likable character, and Teal's just like, this one is not useful to us.
Well, she wasn't getting home to anyone, but Honey was the nice one at first.
We need to get... Teal's getting home to someone, just nobody any of you knew about. We need to get home to Cesare before she starts... before she tears up furniture. Like she's a cat.
I was gonna say, I need to get home to the cat before she starts screaming.
Cesare accidentally, while trying to divine Teal's location, gets meta knowledge. The world ends. What have you done? You have awoken the dreamer.
Oh, I have a favorite YouTuber to watch play Lethal Company because My word, the girl has a set of lungs on her when she screams.
Oh yeah, like the voice actor.
No,
Oh
I
yeah,
hate her. No, Tsunami Cat is her name.
yeah, she's a voice actor.
Shit? I thought you were talking
I
about
think she is.
Lian Lee.
Siri.
No, she's friends
Uh,
with Siri, but no,
yeah,
she's a different person.
How can you
yeah.
be friends with a
Oh, I know.
machine? How can you be
Uh,
friends with a machine?
when she plays
I
video
can't
games
think of
with you.
the.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick
Do
piss.
you wanna shoot a snowman?
Yeah, there you go. Do you want to shoot us now? Is
I
that
love
her
she.
nickname in the games?
Hmm?
Is that Tsunami's cat name in games? No, because they call her Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a shit posting. Like just the opening video, she's already screaming.
Oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, I love watching her play because like yeah, she just has it like the lungs on that woman.
But I love seeing the videos where you can actually hear the scream and it gradually actually going up a pitch.
Oh yeah, I've heard a few of those as well. That woman has like the funniest luck when it comes to the monsters in that game.
Well, each mask represents a lie, but is it a lie you tell others or a lie you tell yourself? Deckard Kane. Hi.
What?
But, so lads, is everyone ready? Have you fixed your microphones, gotten situated, murdered your family members, and hidden the bodies? Apparently, Ghost is swimming in the connection sea. I don't know, the latency sea.
That was just me humming and like making noises to answer your question of microphone.
Oh, I see, I see. Last time.
You're still a little quiet, but you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick right now, so I'm sick as hell. That's just me having a lower voice right now. Oh fuck, I haven't changed it.
Well, that ain't good.
Bing bong. Okay.
Let's go!
Last time, on Archon, the party completed the trial of intellect and moved on into the final room. While in this final chamber, we were met with an interesting fixture, which is a giant toilet, almost, basically, you know, swirling vortex of water just swirling down. At first we thought it may be a portal. We did a little, how do we say this, a little reconnaissance using what familiars and whatever crunchy thing Patty's eating, familiars and constructs we could, until we figured out that it did not lead to another plane, and rather foolishly decided to hop on in and see what happens.
You fuck around and find out.
Yes. Which then dumped us into this, an ancient, unkept chamber, likely deep beneath the one we were in. Not flooded, surprisingly. It is mostly collapsed. We found these hallways completely deserted, and old alchemist lab and a enduring book, I guess it would be. That was just the journal of a dwarven alchemist and tinkerer from a time long past. As well as the skeleton here. Just, some bones. And we made our way through over to this chamber where we encountered Union. Again, sounding a lot more sinister than ever before. Where we were then presented with a table of masks. Each mask represents something that may be relevant to the person it was meant for. Perhaps it is lies we tell others, perhaps it is lies we tell ourselves, perhaps they're just silly little masks, if you listen to Damien, who has no idea what the fuck is going on and why his is an old woman. Yes, Flesh still does not have his terrorist attack tools. I have still not returned them to him. And likely never will now. Just another knick-knack from somebody who died or betrayed us that just sort of stays in Fortune's inventory, because we don't really have contact with that person anymore. I'm sure Orion will get his tart back someday if we find him, and I'm gonna be sad when that day comes, but, it's inevitable. Anyway, so Flesh puts on his mask, because, Flesh likes masks. Good old Flesh. It time travels. It warps him back in time to an ancient age when this place was still inhabited and not collapsed, probably, hopefully. He was quickly set upon by guards. As it turns out, this was a somewhat advanced civilization, starting to learn gunpowder, advanced magics, things like that, mostly founded by Troutons, yes, the trout people, Tritons and dwarves. Freshwater Tritons or Troutons now, I hope you enjoy. He quickly took the mask off, or I believe they took the mask off of him. I never asked if the mask was with him when he came back. I guess it was.
No, I took off the mask per their request.
So he took off his mask for their questioning, and he returned. We just saw him disappear. I don't know if he was gone for the amount of time he was quote-unquote in the past, or if he was gone for an instant and then reappeared, but,
He was gone for the same amount of time, yeah.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah, I checked that.
I wonder if there's some random ass diary that talked about, there was one day this weird tutor just popped in and out of reality.
Yes.
I don't know, man. This civilization, might just be destroyed the game, so I don't think there's any trace. If there was.
And that poses the question, what the fuck did Unity give us? What are Unity's goals? Why is this here? How does Unity know about the lies we tell ourselves and or others?
Please God, my God.
Are we being lied to by an elder brain? Are we all just drooling on the floor of a room
Man,
somewhere?
you know
in the
how
solitude?
Abliss present you things you deeply desire and would probably never accomplish?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to eat an Abliss.
You never saw this. You never played the Sunken City, did you? You don't eat the Aldrich fish meat.
Forbidden sushi.
Yeah, don't eat the forbidden sushi. Don't kneel down at the table with a bunch of cultists just start taking bites out of hunks of Aldrich fish meat.
Anyways.
Divorced, bad, and died.
So yes, Flush returned, explained his situation. Fortune started to become gravely afraid because time travel is, if not forbidden, something so foolhardy that all who have ever done it have known nothing but suffering, destruction, and ruin. and warned Flush that, oh, you don't want to do this. We need to destroy these masks. Flush's reaction to this was to just sort of quietly walk away with his mask, I guess pretend to be listening, and then put it back on.
He did have a debate.
Yeah.
I,
I'm not Damien.
did he?
Okay,
I don't
that
remember what he said. I don't remember him saying
he
much,
was
but-
saying like
Oh,
we
yeah.
could change things for the better and things like that.
Yeah, and that's when Fortune brought up, like, it has only ever created ruin, and even if you did change things for the better, it wouldn't make it better for this world or for us. It would make it better for another
But
alternate
you-
reality of people that do not exist now.
When you told the story about that guy, I was like, oh, you know history, right? And then you told the history, it was like, Ghost does not remember ever reading that in the wiki, and Flush does not remember that at all because it's fucking made up.
Yeah. To be fair, I made up the story based on William's clarifications of what happens to people who time travel. So it's sort of up to William to say if that's canon or not. Because
There
I
have
can't
been.
say, William,
I
quickly
will
write
say,
me
like,
a story.
I would say like there have been like a few. Sorry, good.
You know, it goes too right. I shouldn't try to improv. William, quick, write me a story of time travel gone horribly wrong. You have 12 seconds.
Sorry, give me a second.
I'm kidding. William, I know I was, just chatting away in character to buy you time to DM, but would you stop DMing and just make up a story of time travel for me now?
Let's see.
Marty McFly me, William. Johnny Be Good plays in the distance. So yeah, Flush wants to try and change the timeline for the better. Most likely for selfish reasons. Everyone else in the world be damned. Puts the mask back on. And puts the mask back on.
To be fair, there's also no other way forward.
Destroy the mask, go back, and not have any of this bullshit. I don't know. Secret passage could be in here. All sorts of things.
We're still. Oh, man.
Leave and report our findings.
Alright, so yes. Flash.
Oh, we're getting into it. Okay. Let me get the proper music.
It's time to do the quantum leap.
No, Terrence theme from Shadow of Logan.
Time warp again.
Nah. Actually,
Oh, a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
what's that from there? Okay.
You were so charming, yet so weird. And also mildly horrifying. And Really? Time Force theme song. I don't know.
No, it was Terrence theme from Shadow over Loathing. But then I decided, nah, too loud and grating, so now we're going with Clocked Hour from Majora's Mask OST plus Ambience 1 hour.
Shadow over Loathing.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic game.
Yeah, it was too. The music was too grating for background music.
You know, they're making that game canon, so it's canon that the president just casually has a picture of Shadow and Sonic on his desk.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I was thinking about Sonic.
Oh,
That's been canon. What, you mean Shadow the Hedgehog being made canon?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was already canon. It's a direct sequel to Shadow Adventure 2 Battle.
No, I mean, like, never mind.
Shadow Adventure.
Payday just be a payday.
Well,
that's
yeah.
still really funny. I really love that. That's hilarious. Just the president of the United States has a picture of a pair of hedgehogs on his desk, like an old lover.
Perfect. Like, not his wife or his kids. But,
Nah, the fucking hedgehogs.
yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog was a direct sequel to Sonic Adventure 2.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second.
Granted, it doesn't do a very good job of it, because it's literally something along the lines of, like, I've lost my memory after burning up on re-entry to the atmosphere after using the Chaos Emeralds. The
Even
moment,
though I was completely invulnerable.
yeah, the moment Sonic sees you for the first time since the events of Adventure 2 Battle, Shadow, hey, what you doing? I'm guessing maybe it's implied they, like, saw each other again after the fact. There's, like, an implied epilogue that was just never shown. Where it's like, oh, Shadow, you're actually alive. Let's take a picture with the president.
Let's see.
I can only assume there's supposed to be a whole other game in between that got cancelled.
Why is this working?
Last night, my husband was drunk and texted me this. You're the hottest girlfriend I ever had. And your wife. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Damn it.
It's very sweet.
It is, yeah. I remember reading a story about a guy who woke up after a night of drinking, and normally his wife gets really mad at that, but she was really happy for some reason that day. And sorry, it was, and like he figured it out that it was because like the night before he in his drunken stupor he thought that she was another woman trying to come on to him, and he was like rejecting her and like trying to say, my wife, where's my
Aw. Where's my wife? I need an adult.
Alright, screw it.
Could you speak a little louder? I'm not wearing pants.
Flesh.
That's crazy.
You got
It's a
about
baby right now.
you got about 12 to 28 seconds before somebody comes screaming through the time frame, the time realm, with a shotgun with your name on it.
strong, independent woman until it has something to do with my color. So yes. Ghost, you put the mask back on and travel back to where you were, and you hear people shouting. It had been about a few minutes since you had like taken the mask back off. It seems that at the moment you are not noticed yet. What do you want to do?
Shit. Fuck, he looks around, quickly glancing at like every direction. What's happening? Who are these people, and like, what are they doing?
You see that they are, like, you see a few Tritons. A few of them are, like, you see these two are talking and, like, gesticulating rather wildly. You see this guy is looking up the hallway.
Okay, wait, let me
Let's
check.
see. I'm sorry?
No, never mind. Never mind. I was checking something. Yeah. Well. Flush is probably gonna. The first thing is he's gonna. Are the guards that approach me like where are they?
Let's see. You see that one of them is over here. You
The
don't
guy.
see the other one.
The guy that spoke Dwarvish, in particular.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. Let's see. Hang on, actually. Yeah, he's the. Yeah, that's got the fucking boy away shake. I love that. Yeah, that's the one that's right here.
Okay. I can't really move so I mean like I can't really move unless they apprehend me. So first thing I'm gonna
What do you
do is
mean?
like well, if I go moving strolling around myself, they're probably gonna be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And these people are in panic probably because I just appeared out of nowhere and disappeared. So I'm gonna speak Dwarvish.